of it. Just in my area alone, like if I click on Papa John's right now, all right, 20% off regular price menu item. Okay. Now here's something I want all of you to pay attention to. As you're scrolling down through the deals, you see how it says 4%. Well, you might say, well, 4%, that doesn't sound that good. And you might not have clicked the view deals button. And that's a big mistake because a lot of times there's more than one deal. But see, when I clicked on view deals here, sure, there was 4% off gift cards, but then 20% off regular price menu item. Now, 20% is a lot more than 4%. But if you never clicked on that, you wouldn't know it, right? And the same thing goes. Domino's, Little Caesars, $3. Well, it's a free crazy bread, so that's actually almost $5, which is more than three. And then you can keep doing this, but almost everybody, like free pizza, which is a purchase of a large pizza. Listen, there are a lot of families right now, and a lot of families, they need their money to go a long way, especially with the cost of living and everything that has gone up and things like that. So they could save a significant amount of money. But look, just in my area alone, how many pizza places I got, right? And I could go on and on and on just with that. But let me go back to food real quick, just so I can show you some of the deals. And here's the cool thing too, is if you're talking to somebody, like I was talking to somebody the other day and they were out of Dallas. So I typed in Dallas and I just wanted to see what was there. And I'm like, hey, you ever eat at this restaurant? Yeah, I eat at that restaurant all the time. Hey, you get a free appetizer, you get a free meal. So like a lot of these places have that kind of stuff. Jersey Mike's is an expensive sub place. 15% off could go a long way. Free medium drink. You know, you just want to dive in. One thing I wanted to show you again was we have a little fast food place here called I'm actually gonna put my zip code called Culver's. Some of you guys have it. Really good burgers. And if I type in Culver's here, the same thing happened. It says $1 savings. So you might be like, oh, $1. I'm not gonna, why even bother opening it? I mean, I save $1, but look, 25% off the total check. Now, if you go to Culver's, and each meal, almost each value meal is about $10, if not 12 to 13 bucks. Now you're talking about $50 for like a family of four. Take 25% off that, right? So one of the things I want you to do is really dive into the food, because you're going to eat anywhere. There's fast food places, there's restaurants. A lot of them will get buy one, get one free, free appetizer, all that kind of stuff, and start to use it. Funny story. I went out to eat at BW3's, okay, the other day. And when I went out to eat at BW3's, I was with two of my buddies, and they brought me the check. And we go to BW3's a lot, and I was not even thinking like, hey, you know what? There might be a deal in here. But then I remembered there was. So I pulled up the deal, and it was $5 off. So I showed the waitress my phone, and she said, hang on. She went to the manager. They took $5 off my bill and brought it back. And my two other dudes were looking at me like, why didn't I get $5 off? I go, because you're not in the club, because you guys are idiots. And you guys got to sign up. So, you know, instantly they were like, dude, I'm like, they saw it happen in real life. So it was kind of funny that you can do that in real time. Also, if you know somebody in another state, put in their zip code and start to go through it and be like, hey, have you ever ate here? Have you ever ate here? They're giving away free food. Boom, 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 boom. Way more than $20. And you will start getting signups like crazy. All right. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to click on and go look at insurance. All right. Because insurance, and there's a lot of insurance on here. You'll see like Milo and Progressive, but look at this one, Big Savings Car Insurance, for example. They will compare pretty much all the insurance companies at once. Okay. And so you want to click on this and you want to go through it, because I've had people literally that have saved anywhere from a couple $100 all the way to $1,800.
David,
So,
the first person I put through this saved
yeah,
$130 a month.
I think that, yeah,
It took them from down. It took them. I couldn't believe how much their insurance was, but it took them down $130. So maybe they're getting ripped off before, but that just paid for their whole membership in spades every single month.
easy,
So
right? And the thing is a lot of people, once they have insurance, it's just kind of, because it's like Charles says, it's a residual bill. It comes every month. Sometimes you don't take time to say, hey, is there anything better, right? And there's other insurance agencies on here too, but why wouldn't you look to save some money? Okay, if any of you are looking to buy a car right now as well, they have, not only do they have like your Firestones and your oil changes, but they will have how you can get up to like $4,000 off, where you can get basically employee pricing. If you click on auto sales, employee buying auto program up to 3,400. Look at Ford, 4,925. Basically, you don't have to go haggle with the car salesman. Okay, you can get the best deal, and that could be thousands of dollars if any of you are looking to buy a car right now. Okay, so that's it. Things like, and having fun, like Top Golf. Top Golf's a lot of fun. Okay, I don't know if you've ever been there. We got one in Nashville. $15 off. Boom, right like that. Let's have a good time. How about Dave and Buster's? Okay, a lot of you have kids. I actually talked to a lady the other day. She's like, man, it's my kid's birthday coming up. Look at this exclusive offer, 30% off. So you can get a $100 card to go play $100 worth of games for $70. That's $30 instantly. Your first month in the business, you're already up $10 just with this deal. Is this hard to sell? None of this is hard to sell. Now, here's what's really cool about what we got too, and I'm going to get into travel and show you how to maximize that. But there's just so much on here, everybody, so much to look through, and I suggest you dive into every service you do. Like, for example, if you click on services, how many of you do dry cleaning or get your hair cut? You can look at beauty, health and beauty, and look at salons, for example. Let me just sell it for all the ladies on here. They have salons, they have nails, 10% off, Zoya Hair Salon. Look, Studio West Hair and Nail Design, 50% off. How many women want to get their nails done? England's Hair Design. I mean, so the stuff is for the taking if you get into it. Just don't get the app and do this. But one of the coolest things about SAVECLUB, everybody, is this. I want you to think about this. In a lot of different businesses, you have to convince people to do something that they might not be doing. Okay, you have to just buy this product, or I want to change your mind on this, or you got to buy this. And sometimes that's really hard to do, is to try to convince people to do something else or to buy something else that they like, right? Here, what's great about what's here is you don't have to convince me to go eat at Culver's. I like Culver's. I'm going to go anyway, and I can save 25% off. So there's no like trying to change people's mind. How many people are going to go to Disney, or how many people want to go to Vegas or whatever? You don't have to convince them like, oh my gosh, you're going to get in this business and we're going to change you. No, the only thing we're going to change is the money that you got going out, and we're going to put the money back in your pocket. I mean, makes sense, right? I love this too. Subway deal. So, get a free 6-inch when you purchase a 6-inch, or $1 off a foot long. The 6-inch deal is better. You might go there and get a sandwich today, and now you got a sandwich for your lunch tomorrow. So tomorrow you don't got to buy lunch again. You see how see how that works? You think it's hard to save $20. Most people could save $20 a day here. Okay. But let's get into travel, because I know everybody loves travel, and I want to show you just a couple tricks. All right, let's just go to Las Vegas is one of my favorite places to go, even though I live in Nashville here. Let me just type in Las Vegas, and let me come over here. I think it was July 20 through the 23rd. Okay, so then I put in my dates of when I'm going to go, and I'm just going to show you a couple tricks on how this works, and kind of teach you on the product here. Because once you really learn this product and become a master of it, you're not going to have any problem getting signups. Because again, do you have to convince somebody to spend money? One of my pitches, or one of the things I like to say, is if you handed me $20 and let's say I handed you back $200, would you do it? Is there anybody that would say no to that deal? No, of course not. And so don't overthink this. It's not a hard pitch. You're putting money back into people's pockets. They're going to be putting more in than what's going out. Is that hard to convince somebody to do? Not at all. All right, so here's what I want you to do. When you get into any of these travel deals, real quick, I'm going to hit the annotate button so I could draw. See this box up here that says recommended? All right. There is a little drop down if you click it. Okay. So if I come over here and I click the drop down, one thing so I can look at things like this. First of all, I could hit low to high. And if I click low to high, it's going to show me this. Like, look, the Strat Hotel, not the best hotel in Vegas, $5. But hotels and Orbits are selling it for $5 too. There's nothing there. But Rio just redid all their rooms. Okay, they used to be a dump. They just redid all their rooms. You could stay for $8 a night. Okay, hotels.com is $16 a night, but we're 50% off that hotel right there. Not the greatest hotel. But look, it's cheaper than Circus, which is not the greatest. But there's Excalibur, a couple. So look at these. What's funny is, like, in Nashville, you can never stay anywhere for $8 a night. You can't even find a hotel full of hookers and heroin for like $30-$40 a night, let alone $8 a night, right? So check this out. So we went low to high, but here's another thing I want you to look at. I want you to click on discount, okay? Because what it does is it pulls up some of the biggest discounts. For example, the Golden Gate Hotel, I think that's probably downtown or whatever. Hotels.com, $138 a night. Orbit's $138 a night. were $29 a night. Westgate used to be the Hilton, great hotel there. It's right by the convention center. You take a tram, you get there. Hotels.com, $99. Orbitz.com, $24. Okay. So that right there is about a $75 savings in just one single night. Do you think people have a hard time buying this membership for $20 when you're seeing deals like this? Let me just clear up that there. And we could keep going down, but like there's some other ones here I want you to see here, because we don't want to just talk about the lowest of hotels. We want to talk about some really nice hotels. Nobu is a very upscale, high-end hotel, part of Caesar's Palace. Hotels.com, 102 a night, $64 a night. Okay. And there's a lot of people, influencers, that want to stay at Nobu. They want to put that on their Instagram, right? And we could keep looking. Park MGM, $39, but we're gonna get up here. I'm gonna show you some really good deals here. Nomad, Signature MLM. Okay, all these, the Palms.
And what we've done here is also have some of these already pre-recorded for you for prospecting purposes. So you'll be able to use this recorded webinar, and then we've got Dave has made some of these into presentations that are short and sweet that just show the real value of what's going on, and you can use these for your prospecting and also use them for recruiting influencers. Like I mentioned before, there's over 5 million very influential travel influencers out there. And these travel influencers really don't have a way to make residual income, and they don't have a way to make leveraged income. And here at SAVECLUB, we've got both. And when you're able to supply these influencers with pre-done creatives, pre-done landing pages, and sales materials like this, that now you can really get into finding somebody that you can recruit, and it could change your whole life in terms of what they've got. We see our leaderboard now with people that are recruiting 100, 200 people. I'll tell you what, some of these travel influencers, some of these people have such major reach that with just one or two posts, they could surpass that times 5. I fully believe our biggest recruiters are going to come from the influencer market and utilizing these tools. That's why we put so much effort and energy into creating these reels, and they're already getting a great response. Some of this stuff we post out there, I can see has thousands of views just within the first hour.
Yeah, we got all kinds. We'll show the folder with all kinds of stuff. There's other cool things to know too. It's like you could like right here, the Venetian. Everybody know the Venetian? I mean, it's one of the best resorts on the Las Vegas Strip, right?
All suites.
Yeah, all suites. Check this out. Hotels.com, $256 a night. Orbitz, $256 a night. Priceline, $223 a night. Our price, $99 a night, $156 off. So we have people that are out there like, see, there's two types of people. There's ones that just like to save money because they need it. They need it in their budget. There's other ones that are like, if you gave me an extra $175, I'm going to now I'm going to go eat dinner. I'm going to go buy drinks. I'm going to go put it in the slot machine. And because it's all about lifestyle, I want to have a better lifestyle. And why would I pay $256 for the exact same room on the exact same night instead of $99? I'd want to go take that and put that in the slot machine. I'd want to go down to the best steakhouse down there or whatever. You see, even Palazzo, now that's owned by the Venetian, $102 a night compared to $256 a night. Okay. So these deals are out there all day, every day. And you can just keep looking at these deals. I'm just going to erase my chicken scratch here and find them. Now, other things you could do too sometimes is look, Westgate, I think it was $24 one night. Now it's $17. So as you change the dates, things will change because Vegas is one of those towns that have stuff going on all the time. But you might choose another date and the prices could be totally different. But one other thing I'm going to show you just for the travel portal, just to educate all of you a little bit more on some of the cool things that you can do with it, is just show you one more other thing. So you can organize it lowest to highest. Okay. You could organize it by discount. Okay. Like right here, Priceline.com wants for the Rio on this date, $169. We got it for $12. Now, Orbitz and Hotel, they're $51. Here, I don't know what Mardi Gras is. Some of these other hotels I don't pay too much attention to. I look at the good ones. But Lux are $20 a night. They're $28 a night. We're still cheaper though. But if I come up here again, remember, you can go from showing the highest discount, price low to high. $7. And then over here, I just want to show you this because this is kind of neat. One, you could search by, all the features. But like if you're going to Vegas and let's say you have an MGM credit card, okay, where you get extra points and you just want to see the MGM hotels, I could click that and see all the hotels that are owned by MGM. Or I could see all the hotels that are owned by Caesars just by clicking that one button. Maybe I got a Caesars rewards card or something like that. Now, this is Vegas, but it will work anywhere. Now, if I want to type in the Wynn, you could actually type in a hotel name. And even this one, everybody knows the Wynn. The Wynn is probably known as one of the best properties in Las Vegas. $249 a night. We're $141 a night. Okay. Pretty great. The Encore Priceline wants $249 a night. We're $127 a night. So that's how you could find travel. But don't forget, there's also a lot of people that do theme parks. So we have discounts on tickets because these tickets could be pretty expensive at Disney World and Universal and SeaWorld and Six Flags. A lot of people out of Texas, they go to Six Flags because they have them. You got Legoland's, Knott's Berry Farm, all these things here. I talked to a guy the other day that likes concerts. Okay, he was going to go to an Eagles concert. He's like, hey, can we get any deals on concerts? I think Pete asked me that. Okay, so I'm just going to go back home and just say, okay. So I'm like, I don't know. Let me type in tickets. So I typed in tickets and I hit search, and all the theaters come up. But look, all savings tickets online, 25% off, no service fees. I use the coupon, and I could come over here, and this place has tickets for about every concert, every sporting event. Like it has everything. And so you could get 25, this is pulling up my local area here, but I could change to anything I want. So if I type in, I think he wanted to go to the Eagles at the Sphere. And look,
Yep, back to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Save on your hotel, save on your tickets.
Yeah, exactly. You can save on anything, and you could buy tickets. And I think I forget the price he was telling me, but the tickets were definitely cheaper here. And again, like you said, you can even save money on buying luggage before your trip. And then remember, if you're out and okay, Charles, let's just do this real quick. You go to Vegas and you want to go to a fun event. Okay, you're saving money there, and then you're saving money off your hotel, like we just showed. But you know what? Don't forget, you have all the food savings that you could go and type in. Let's say Las Vegas, for example. I could just come over here and just do this out. And if I was going on vacation, I could just type in Las Vegas and then see what kind of food places are around in Las Vegas as well. So you could save money basically on everything that you're doing all in one site. Now, here's
including your rental car.
A rental car, yep, exactly. Parking, like everything. But here's what's interesting as well is some of you live like me. I live about a half an hour from Nashville. And a lot of people these days are doing something fun too that you might want to do if you're close to a place, maybe within a couple hours, and that's called staycation, where you might live, maybe you're close to a big city or maybe you're an hour or 2 hours away. What a staycation is it's not like a major vacation where you got to hop on a plane and do all this, but you might say, look, I got this really high-end hotel and I got it for like 150, like some of those deals we got, less a night. Maybe you and your wife are going to go take a weekend trip and you're going to go out to eat in the town. You're going to do this because you save so much money. So a lot of people will use this club, not necessarily to get in a plane and travel somewhere far, although there's the Caribbean, there's everything, there's cruises, but they might just be using it and save hundreds of dollars and doing cool things like that. Let's go down to our local place. Cruises as well. If you like to cruise, there are all kinds of cruise lines on here to save quite a bit of money. The Disney cruise, all this stuff. So the bottom line is all of you that have come in to SAVECLUB, you should all be using this. And I told Charles, what we need to do is get testimonials. We don't care whether you save $5, $10, $15, $20, take screenshots, take videos, talk about it, because we're going to compile all those testimonials. And then all of you are going to be able to use all those testimonials. So we'll put music to it. It's going to be super cool. But when everybody's seeing all these people save money like crazy, is there anybody that's going to say, no, I don't want to spend $20? I mean, seriously, with these kind of offers. And this is only scratching the surface because, Charles, I know you've got a lot of other stuff that you want to talk about what's going on. So I'll kind of turn it back to you unless you want me to show anything more here. I didn't want to take too much time on this.
No, this is perfect. Really showcasing the product. And Dave, here's what I'll do. I'll start sharing my screen. I'll show you some of the
Yeah. Oh, it's
Let's see here. And getting into some of these other designs that you've got back here. Oh, here we go. Here's a video that we'll be releasing on the Facebook group after. And this is a similar demo to what Dave just did, just recorded.
I'm going to show you how.
So this is something that you'll be able to share and get people to experience the discounts in that way. And there'll be more shorts that we have this way that will just go on and on.
Yeah, this folder, everybody, is gold because I've been doing creative for a long time. I know what converts. I know how to write ad copy. I know how to make really high-end looking stuff. And all you have to do is download it, and you can upload it instantly to your TikTok, instantly to your Facebook page, instantly to your Instagram, instantly to YouTube Shorts, and add your link. It's realistically, you don't really even have to think. All you got to do is say, let me download this, let me post this, and then let me post my link, because it's designed to get people to opt in your form. And when they opt in, the system takes over, right? So very, very powerful stuff. And there's some good deals here. Click on that one real quick, Charles. The Dolce right there.
Yeah, this is the Dave & Buster's one that we saw earlier.
Yep.
These are pieces that you'll be able to share on your social media. So these resources, these tools are part of that funnel. So what you, as affiliates of SAVECLUB, we're providing the affiliate tools that you need. So you can get people's attention, show them a deal, get them opting in, and then we've got a whole web tour in place. When it's so exciting being part of the company in the beginning, and our materials came out, and it was like you could see the SAVECLUB materials all over the internet. Actually, many of you probably enrolled because you saw a banner or you saw a reel, and you're brought into a landing page, and now you're here on a webinar.
So like this one's cool because it's a lot of people like luxury too. If you went to Macy's, department store, $147 a bottle. A lot of women know Dolce and Gabbana, right? Through one of our providers on SAVECLUB, $54. I mean, $92 difference to buy the exact same bottle. I mean, tremendous, right? There's a couple other ones on here, Charles. If you go through it just to have some fun, just to kind of show some savings here, I'll tell you which ones to. They're right there. Here's a grill. Dick's Sporting Goods. I mean, they're known to have great prices, right? This is a limited edition Blackstone grill. They want $379. Well, with the discount, and we had a coupon code, you're saving $104. The exact same grill. Everything's identical. So why would you want to pay more? But see, the thing is, if you walked into Dick's, you think you got the greatest deal. You got a really, really good deal. Same thing here. Ulta Beauty, okay, a lot of women go in there. This is this shark. I'm not real sure what it does. Hair, women's stuff. Get your hair straight, I guess. $60 off buying the exact same thing using the club. And there's a couple more, I think, Charles. There's a couple.
Yeah, and hey, Dave, here's a little hack. Someone I was speaking with today said they wanted to shop at Bass Pro Shop, but they saw that the coupon was only available online. So I said, great, shop online and then go pick it up. Yeah, and the coupon works that way.
I did that at JCPenney's before. I needed a dress shirt real quick. I walked in a dress shirt and I showed them the coupon. They're like, hey, that's an online only deal. So I went right back to my car because I already saw they had my size. I had tried it on. I went right in my car and they have a special parking spot to pick things up. And then all of a sudden the girl walked to my car and she saw me. She's like, hey, you were just at the counter. I said, yeah, you wouldn't give me the coupon inside. So now you're delivering it. And I just do that. Same with like Kohl's. Like Kohl's, I think, could have 30% off, 15% off. A lot of times you say, oh, you can't use it down at your local store. I'm like 5 minutes from a Kohl's. Cool. I'll just buy what I want and I'll drive and park and let them bring it to my car. And so I get it the same day too. Like I don't have to wait for shipping that way. You get it the same day because you just show up, but you get the deal. So that's it. That is a great hack. There's a couple other luxury stuff in there, Charles, if you want to show like that MCM bag. I got I actually own one of those bags and I love it. And
sure. Yeah. Here's more creatives. There's some Little Caesars.
There's the crazy bread. Yeah, right here.
Really fancy bag. Wow, that's big savings on an expensive bag.
Yeah, I actually own that backpack.
That's cool.
That's one of my favorite brands, MCM. I actually own one of these backpacks, and let me tell you that you go in their store, MCM. That's a $1,200 backpack because it's comparable to your Louis Vuittons, your Gucci, whatever. It's just kind of one of those niche brands. With a coupon code $498, exact same a bag, everything. So I mean, that's $782 off. And how many years does that pay for, Charles? That two years plus?
That's a lot of membership fees there for sure.
Yeah. But there's we have some real good sizzle reels in here, flights. We have a lot of things that have motion, they got music. So when someone's scrolling down through TikTok or someone's scrolling through like that, click on that plane right there. That's a fun one.
Yeah,
I think I saw you posted that one today. This is a great one. Imagine fun, right? That's gonna make someone stop. You know, they're gonna scroll through and be like, wait a second, you know, what just happened? So anything that has motion like that, anything that has good music, we're providing all this. A lot of you don't know how to make graphics. A lot of you don't know how to make video. That's fine. We're just gonna make them for you. And then all you got to do is go into a file and download. Can you get any easier? I'll tell you what, that service alone right there is worth more than your $20 because nobody does that. You know, you've been with a lot of these people have been with a lot of companies, Charles, and they still are marketing the same website they got a year or two ago and never had anything but a pat on the back and a good luck when it came to marketing.
Yeah. So, so Dave, I want to share with people another video that you made here with our freedom number, and you just showed so many. You showed everybody what you could do with with saving money, and that's kind of what we get here. I'm play this video, and it'll be self-explanatory.
Let's get real for a second. Every month, like clockwork, the bills show up. Rent, power, cell phone, insurance, subscriptions. Doesn't matter if you're ready or not, they keep coming. You got residual bills, and unless you've got residual income rolling in, you're stuck in the same cycle. Trading hours for dollars on repeat. Some life, right? But what if you could break that cycle? There's a simple number that holds the key. It's just this. Take all your recurring monthly bills, then add $1. Why $1? Because that's when your passive income beats your expenses. And boom, you're officially out of the rat race. But here's where it gets really interesting. What if you could lower that number, not by cutting corners, not by sacrificing lifestyle, but by saving money on the stuff you're already buying? That's where SAVECLUB comes in. With a SAVECLUB membership, you unlock instant savings, discounts, and cash back on things like dining out, gas, groceries, travel, shopping. So maybe your bills were $2,350. Now they're $2,150, just because you're smarter with your spending. That drops your freedom number by $200. You just got $200 closer to financial freedom without earning a penny more. But why stop there? Because SAVECLUB isn't just about saving, it's also a residual income machine. Here's how. Share SAVECLUB, get paid. Build a team, get paid more. Leverage a platform that does the heavy lifting. Watch your residual income grow. Step 1, total your monthly bills. Step 2, subtract your SAVECLUB savings. Step 3, add $1. That's your real freedom number. Own it. Say it out loud. Lock it in. Now let's go hit it. With card-linked tech, cashback magic, and big brand partnerships, SAVECLUB funnels advertising dollars straight into your pocket. And your team's wallets too. You're not just cutting bills, you're building income. And that means you're attacking financial freedom from both sides. So if you're ready to spend smarter, earn faster, and get free quicker, join SAVECLUB, hit your freedom number, and never look back.
You're muted, Charles. You're muted.
I've got a person on the in one of the organizations that this guy's done big investment banking. He's built huge companies. He's done over $140 million in investments in the last 15 years. And he decided, I want to do network marketing. And I go, great, let's get you started. And so he gets started, never done network marketing before. In the first week, he enrolled 9 people. He was a VIP, and his first week's commission check was $329. And I didn't know if he's going to be excited about that or not. And he goes, well, that's amazing, because in some of the businesses that he had to do, he had to put in millions of dollars, wait lots of years, organize really complicated things, be at a lot of risk, and to maybe never turn a profit. And to be able to turn a profit and then be in position for residual income in just 1 week, he was blown away. And this is a seasoned business entrepreneur. And so what we have here is something really unique where people can save money and then they can earn residual income. So I started asking people, how often have you had an opportunity to earn residual income? I was at dinner the other night and I met somebody and she goes, well, I've never had the chance to earn residual income. I go, what would you do for residual income? Would you own a real rental property? You have to buy a house and hopefully it doesn't fall apart and maybe make a couple $100s a month in rental income, or start a business like a restaurant and have all the employees and all the overhead, and maybe you could earn some residual income, or have to have hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash in the bank and earn some interest to get some residual income. Is really difficult to do that. And so the prospect of earning residual income, it's foreign to most people, and it's not taught in schools. It's not even taught in business schools to do it like this. So we've got a unique opportunity to bring to people, and for $300 a year have unlimited income potential. And that's what these campaigns are about. So creating funnels where we've got interest in helping people save money where you make money, where you can help people save on travel and bring them in through that funnel, or show them residual income and a way to maybe set themselves free from their residual bills. And so, Dave's done an incredible job producing these ideas into videos, and they've come out super fast. And as we go through pre-launch here and we get towards launch, each one of these funnels is going to be out in a custom landing page where we've got training where it's share on social media. You've got the dedicated landing page. You bring them into the tour, you get them into the live webinars like we're on tonight, and enrolled in the company. And with this system, it's going to duplicate like crazy. And we're already seeing high levels of duplication in the company now.
What they can also do, Charles, is just like when you're out and about, people ask you, what do you do? And you ask a guy, hey, what do you do? Hey, I'm a landscaper. Cool. What do you do? I save people money. And just shut up and watch what they say. Well, how do you do that? Well, just about everything that you spend on, I could save you money on. So do you like to overspend, or can I put money back in your pocket?
Yeah, killer.
It's too easy.
Yep. Yeah, so over the next weeks here, we're going to be developing specific training. This was a great product training, Dave. Thanks for sharing that, all that here tonight. Let me get into some Q&A. Yeah, they're asking if these videos be live. Definitely get these. Be part of the Facebook group. Be part of the Facebook page there, and you'll see all types of content coming up. Weekly, we're releasing content on Monday, and then throughout the week, sharing it. And that's why you're probably seeing this pop up all over social media. And with that, guys, we're about 45 minutes here into the call. Are these opportunities available globally? We are opening up so much savings, so much discounts globally. It just takes time to bring on all the different markets. So, with our cash back, with our savings, travel is great for international. Drop shipping products is great for international. And you'll start to see more and more savings go as we get out of pre-launch and start opening up more parts of the world.
Interesting enough, there's bigger discounts on flights international than there is in the United States. So anybody that's doing international, there's some big discounts on some international flights as well. So,
yep. And there'll be an email going out as soon as we have our training area live in the back office. There'll be some materials going there, and I've got one more video to show you tonight about how we're going to approach training. And we've got a 10-step process to take someone from a brand new distributor to 2-star. And there's been a lot of questions about how you make money, how you can advance in the compensation plan. And it's really as simple as going 1-star, going 2-star, and with training materials going there. This is an email this is a video that will start going out inside of all of the emails that welcome new members to the company. Okay, it says, please move this box. I don't know how to move this box. There's this big box here. It's
In this
got
video,
like
we will show you 10 simple steps to achieve the rank of 2-star in SAVECLUB. Step 1, use our resources. We give you a folder loaded with reels and pictures that you can download and put on your social media. Step 2, you will need to add your landing page to the post. So log in and on the sidebar, click websites. Then look at the second link. It will have your username in it. Copy that link and post it with the assets we give you. Step 3, once a person fills out the form, they become a pre-enrollee. You will be able to see them in your back office. Just click My Referrals on the sidebar. Then scroll down to see them. You can see under Type if they are a pre-enrollee or have upgraded to member. Step 4, our AI sales agent follows up with your pre-enrollee. It will call, text, and email them and direct them back to the Powerline Tour and our webinars. Step 5, the pre-enrollee upgrades to VIP affiliate. Then they will start the Fast Start training in the back office. It shows them how to use the product and start promoting. Step 6, the training continues with goal setting, freedom number worksheet, list building, and social media posting. Step 7, become a 1-star rank during the training. Step 8, become a 2-star by helping others follow this exact same training. Step 9, submit product and business testimonial, stay plugged in our Facebook group, meet and interact with the SAVECLUB community. Step 10, celebrate your profit, your new residual income stream, and help others do the same. It is just that simple. Start your training today.
Love that last slide.
Yeah, so we'll be able to, as people enter the company, this first few weeks, it's been exciting getting on, so many people onboarded, so many professionals in the network marketing space involved with the company, and then now, we'll have the training to match. Now that we've got the tools to match, and we'll be, taking people in from a brand new distributor to, to the road of residual income in a really systematic way. So what we've got coming up on Friday, we've got our Powerline closing call on Friday. We've got some new presentation ready to go, and looking forward to having you all back here on a Friday night, and working with you all then. So
Get busy. It's $20.
Yeah. I mean, now's the time. It's exciting to finish out our first full month here. We're gonna have some great matrix checks just in the first 2 pay periods. Around $200,000 total, paid out, and we haven't even started with our matrix commissions and other pieces yet. So there's gonna be some pretty healthy earning going on here, and the kickoff of generating ample amounts of residual income. So now's the time to lock in, get your people pre-enrolled. Some exciting announcements here to end the month as well.
And make sure you dive into those savings right away. You got that product. It's free to use. I mean, paying for it, but you can go in there, do the insurance, do the food, do things that you do. Look at stuff that you might not even think of, like activities like golf and movies and all the stuff that you spend money on. You'll be surprised how much money that you'll be putting back in your pocket just by having fun and using it. And hopefully I gave you some tips. Make sure you always click on the button to look at the deal, because sometimes some of these have multiple deals on the button, and you might find a really big savings that wasn't on the button. So just a tip I want to make sure everybody grabs tonight.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, thanks. We like to keep these here under an hour. Dubs, thank you so much for all the video content, the materials that are coming out. People absolutely love them. And we'll see you guys on Friday here. We'll finish out the week extra strong.
Night.